reading for you for the full moon in Gemini, right? So it is a fellow mercurial sign, right? I feel like you have a heavy communication coming in for you at this time, right? I feel like the communication for you at this time could be involving children, animals, right? I feel like you have a lot of group endeavors at this time too, as well. I feel like you could be channeling a lot of different energies here that you're not really used to as well. I feel like Virgo, I feel like you've almost been like changing up styles here, right? Like one day you'll look this way, another day you'll look this way. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you've been very like shifty. Does that mean that shifty? Okay. Virgo, let's get into your cards here for you, right? I feel like you have I feel like there's a lot of communication involving your work at this time as well. I feel like you have like new people coming in for you as well, like people that you're supposed to be talking to. I feel like you're gonna be having a lot of new different energies for you. Okay, let's get into your cards, Virgo. First out, we have the Hermit. Whoo, here you are, front and center, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you're really in your energy. I feel like you are really, really, really in your energy at this time. I feel like you're definitely feeling the pulls of Mercury. I feel like at this time, you're really just sitting within yourself, right? I feel like you've been gaining a lot of knowledge. I feel like you've been introspecting with yourself a lot. Yeah. I feel like there's some things you need to see, some things you're needing to hear as well. Yeah, I feel like you've been connecting with spirit a lot more at this time. Six of Cups. Yes. Once again, children and animals. Virgo, children and animals. I feel like they are so strong for you at this time. I feel like the connections that you have with children and animals are very strong for you at this time. I feel like the more you're connecting with these energies, the more healing work you're going to be doing on yourself as well. While you're getting this healing energy, I feel like you're giving it back, right? Like there's nothing greater than like the love of a child or an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like I love kids, I love animals, right? And I feel like at this time that's really what you're needing, right? I feel like that's really like what your soul is craving, like the innocence, like that love, sweet nature here, right? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Once again, still Virgo, you are so in your energy here. I feel like, yeah, heavily, heavily, heavily at this time. I feel like you're very focused in on being a mother, being a wife, taking care of your family, taking care of your kids, taking care of really anything that you're nurturing, anything that you're caring for here, right? And I feel like as you're doing that, it's being done back to you, right? Even if it's just like twigs in your hair. Come on now. Like just being out here in nature, I feel like you're feeling like feminine. I feel like you're feeling beautiful. I feel like you're really feeling yourself here, right? I feel like you've been elevated here as well. Like I feel like even your kids and your animals, I feel like they have like a different appreciation for you at this time. I feel like the love energy that you're pouring out is so beautiful, so magnetic, and so wonderful. I feel like it's almost like adults that are like coming in and like wanting to be like mothered by you even. Like you have a very, very heavy mama energy at this time. Like I feel like you have all different kinds of energies at this time, like wanting to just hug you, wanting to like, just like a comforting thing. I feel like, yeah, that's what it is. You're very comforting at this time. We have Ace of Wands, yeah. I feel like it's almost you taking the initiative, going out here and mothering the world, taking care of the world here. Yeah. Who's Mother Teresa? Who is Mother Teresa out here? Y'all, oh my goodness. Okay. So last night, I'm not even gonna do it. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I feel like you're out here being like Mother Teresa to the world. Yeah. I feel like you've seen where it is, like you can change the world, where you can help, where you can add like helpful, loving energy out here. And I feel like you're taking the initiative, right? Like I don't feel like you're waiting for like, your kid to come up crying with a boo-boo to give him a hug and a love and a kiss. I feel like you're like, this is something you're almost feeling, and I feel like you're like feeling moved to go and like to do these things, to take care of people, to love people here, right? Yeah, this is something that you're like feeling within your soul here. We have Eight of Cups. Yeah. Virgo, what are you walking away from? This is my happy Eight of Cups card, okay? So, okay. Virgo, I feel like there's some energies here that you're walking away from that just really are not for you any longer, right? I feel like you're knowing and seeing that here, right? Like you're at this time you're more in a nurturing, loving, caring space here. I feel like there's some aspects to you, like we all have, you know, where it's like not as positive, not as loving, not as happy here, right? And like connections that aren't even really like true connections, that aren't genuine here, right? I feel like that's heavily what you're walking away from. If it's not something that you can love, nurture, take care of, build, grow with here, I feel like you're definitely like, bye, gotta go. You know, like I feel like you're going more towards the direction where it's like warmer, loving, caring, full of love energy here, right? Like I feel like you're getting out of like the dark spaces. Like I feel like you've been oh, that's what it is. Okay, that's why these children and animals are coming in for you. I feel like you've been dealing, especially with this Hermit card. I feel like you've been in a lot of like dark places, like very emotional places here. Like look at all this water. You know, like I feel like you've been like kind of like wrestling with yourself, wrestling with some emotions here, right? And like overly emotional, too passionate. Like I feel like it's been fiery emotion. I feel like it's been like almost anger, frustration. Like I feel like some things here like just weren't really like, you know, and I feel like there was a lot of agitation and frustration here, right? And I feel like that's what you're walking away from. I feel like these animals and children are coming in for you here, really to bring in this love energy, really bring in this happiness energy here for you, and pull you out of these dark spaces, pull you out of these dark emotions here, right? I feel like you're being heavily nurtured as well, right? I feel like you have a lot of people that are really here for you, that really love you as well, and I feel like there's just some things that you're having to walk away from, right? Getting out of the frustration energy, getting out of it, the agitation, and going more within connections and relationships here with people that want you happy, right? And Virgo, we have the Hermit first card. In the middle of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles. That's you. And then we have the Hermit again. Beginning, middle, and last. Virgo, you are so in your energy at this time. I feel like you're walking away from being alone. That's what it is. I feel like you're walking away from once again sitting in those dark emotions, right? I feel like you're walking away from just spending time by yourself, beating yourself down, hurting your feelings. Like I feel like you've been wrestling with yourself at this time. And that's heavily what you're walking away from. If it's not an emotion that's happiness, if it's not an emotion that's joy, if it's not connection, if it's not love, you're getting away from it here. Virgo, you are really, really in your emotions, really in yourself at this time. Okay, what is this first Hermit card we have? Knight of Wands. 10 of Wands. I feel like there's been an energy here where it's like you just wanted to be alone. You just want to be by yourself, right? And I feel like that was something that you felt passionate about. Like, no, like I want to go out here and be by myself. And I feel like we have the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Wands. I feel like there was something here that kind of like made you like pack up your stuff and like get down the road here. I feel like there's been a lot of like passionate action. Once again, fighting with yourself. I feel like it's really just been fighting with yourself. And I feel like you're kind of like fighting with yourself from all of like the baggage and the burdens that you've been carrying around here. I feel like you've been feeling like very stuck here. Very bogged down, very weighed down here. Page of Cups. I feel like this could be involving a love relationship here, right? We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups here. I feel like there was a love connection here that really just kind of got heavy for you. And I feel like that kind of put you in a space where you just needed to be alone. I feel like you need to figure some things out. You need to see some things here, work through some things here for yourself to get to a better space. What is the Six of Cups? We have the Tower. We have the Tower. Yeah, once again, I feel like this was a love relationship. This was something that you had really, sorry. This is something that you, an energy here that you spend a lot of time with, somebody that you put a lot of energy into, right? And yeah, I feel like a tower's kind of coming down on this at this time. Yeah, once again, it's that love relationship here. And then we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you had, I feel like there was a relationship here that you had with this King of Wands. Could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I almost said Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like there's been a love relationship here with somebody that's gotten real heavy, real burdensome. And yeah, I feel like a tower's coming down on that. I feel like there's been a lot of things built up here that it's almost like a volcano, right? And I feel like all of these like frustrations and energy, I feel like out it comes, you know, like I feel like there's been like disagreements. I feel like there's been something, a lot of actions taken to make you feel this way. It's 10 of Wands, right? I feel like there's been a lot of actions of hurt. Like I feel like it's been a lot of hurt built up here, right? And what happens when it's time for a volcano to combust, to bust out, you know, like that's what happens, right? And I feel like all of this is having to like come up, come out, be worked through here again, right? These are past traumas, past hurts that you've had here with this King of Wands, but I feel like it's being brought back up for you to work through, right? And we have King of Cups, yeah. Yeah. I did almost say Scorpio. We have the Tower and the King of Cups here, right? Yeah, I feel like this is a person that is very passionate, has a lot of strong emotions for you here, right? I feel like you two really feel each other here, right? I feel like they, I feel like you kind of look at him as like your leader, your king here, right? I feel like this could be like a husband figure here for you. And yeah, there's been a lot of things that have accumulated, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and I feel like it's time to be bring up the volcano here. Right, what is this Queen of Pentacles? We have the Mother of Pentacles. That's still you. And the Lovers here. With the Star. Oh. Yeah, I feel like Virgo, it's time for you to go within yourself. I feel like you've been focusing in on this other energy for so long. I feel like the universe is pulling you back to you, right? There's something in this love relationship here that is really needing to be healed. We have Mother of Pentacles, Lovers, and the Star. Virgo, I think that the only person that can heal this in this relationship here is you, right? We have Mother of Pentacles twice. Virgo, I feel like you're a healer, right? I feel like your love energy is very healing here. And I feel like this is just something that you're having to work through for yourself, right? Like this other person can only be like a support system, but like they can't get over it for you. Like this is something that you're having to do. Like you're having to go inside, work through a lot of things, figure some stuff out, and kind of sit with yourself here. If this love relationship is going anywhere, it's going to be because of you, right? If there's any healing work, healing energy being done, it's going to be from you, right? It's just you, right? Yeah. What is this Ace of Wands? We have Four of Swords. Once again, So I feel like that's once again putting you sat down, like you're being sat down. You're being healed. You're really working on your heart. You're really working on that love energy here, right? It's you taking the initiative. It's Ace of Wands. It's you taking the initiative. I feel like it's a time for you to rest. I feel like it's a time for you really to sit with yourself, meditate, you know, be open to the answers, be open to what messages you're receiving as well. Yeah, be open to the messages you're receiving as well. We have 8 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this is going to happen out of nowhere. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Virgo, that's beautiful. Once you go into this space, once you go into this healing energy for yourself, once you kind of sit down, really work out some stuff, I feel like out of nowhere, your heart's just going to be healed, like magically healed, right? And I feel like that's going to be like pulling you closer with your loved one here, right? Yeah. It's going to be you taking the initiative, you really working out your trauma, your drama, whatever it is you're going through. And once you're really sitting with yourself, working with yourself, this relationship's going to be like magically, wonderfully healed. You're welcome. You know, like just out of nowhere here, right? And I feel like that's having you like walk away from a lot of like the sad, broken parts, you know, like in order for this relationship to continue on, like you have to walk away from the fiery emotions, from the frustration, from the things that really just were not working out for you here, right? Like you cannot continue to carry like, look, it kind of looks like a little baby volcano. You can't continue to carry on this volcano. Once you let it erupt, once you let this energy out and you really start working on yourself and you heal yourself here, it's time to let it go. You don't get to carry it around with you anymore. Like then you're not letting it go. You're still holding on, right? Yeah. There's a lot in this situation that's really causing you to walk away from anything broken, anything sad, anything focusing on things that you just, why am I saying to you? Focusing on things that like really weren't working out for you here. Like it's the law of attraction. If the more you keep focusing on like sad things you don't want to happen, the more you're gonna pull it to you. You're a magnet out here, right? And same as the reverse. Like the more you're focusing on all the beautiful, wonderful things that you do want to experience here, you're a magnet. It's gonna come straight to you here. Yeah, I feel like you're knowing, seeing, and understanding that. If you're wanting this relationship to work out, if you're wanting to continue in this, there's some things that you're gonna have to let go of. You just can't take it along anymore. You know, like if you want things to work out, if you want things to continue on here, like you gotta let some of this go. Temperance, yeah. Yep. Chariot. Four of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Yes. When you go and let all of this stuff go, you have to move forward. You have to move forward. And I feel like as you're moving forward, I feel like as you're moving forward, I feel like what you're leaving behind here at this time is sitting around waiting for things to be changed and fixed for you, right? We have the Four of Cups down here. Yeah, I feel like you've been very careful, very mindful as to how you're moving out here, right? We have the Temperance, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you've been very like just patient. I'm waiting, you know, like I'm waiting for this to work out here. I feel like, you know, you've been testing things out. Should I move this way? You know, like, I feel like you're walking away from that energy. Like, I feel like you've been overly careful, overly cautious, right? I feel like that's definitely what you're moving away from. I feel like you've just kind of like been in manifestation mode, but no, I feel like now it's time to take action here, right? What is this Hermit card? What is this? What is the final Hermit card? Virgo, you had 2 Hermit cards, 2 Queen of Pentacles out. Queen of Wands. Yes. Yeah. I feel like this is putting you in a space where you're really having to go within yourself. I feel like it's time for you to start manifesting. It's time for you to start creating the change that you want to see in the world. It's time for you to start causing an effect, right? You are magical. Virgo. You could be dealing with the Queen of Wands here. But no, it's under the Hermit card. This is you. I feel like you're very magical. I feel like you pull things to you quite easily. I don't feel like you're having to come out here and like do too much work here. Right. Yeah. I feel like if there's going to be any actions caused in your life, it's going to be because you said so, because you wanted them to be there, right? I don't feel like you're handing your power over to others any longer. Once again, pets. Pets. I feel like you're having a lot of healing work involving pets, animals here. Four of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time in your home, enjoying your home, appreciating your home here, appreciating yourself, appreciating your own body. I feel like instead of focusing on all the things that you can't control here, I feel like it's time for you to start focusing in on yourself, what you do have control of, what you can change, and that is yourself, your home, which you have the power over too, you know? And I don't feel like you're out here in the world trying to like control other people. I feel like you're really just focused in on your magic, your healing energy, what you can bring to the world, right? I feel like you're healing yourself and others. We have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you have a very, especially with this Mercury energy at this time, I feel like at this time, the more you're sitting with yourself, kind of like by yourself, like at home alone type thing, this Mercury energy is going to be pulling in quick. I feel like you're going to be receiving so many truths here, so much information. Try to stay home a little bit more around this time. You're going to be receiving a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that you're going to be needing for the future, for this next leg of the journey here as well. Yeah, really start focusing in on you, yourself, what you can accumulate, what you can be pulling into the world. I feel like when all of this accumulates, I feel like it's going to be absolutely wonderful for you. Like the time that you're spending right now in these energies, in this healing energy for yourself and your relationships with children, with animals, the return of it's going to be so big, so much bigger than you're even realizing at this time. Stay focused, stay with it, right? Don't give up on what you actually love, right? Don't give up on what you love. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I'm going to give you one card to heal this energy for you, right? Just one. Just one. Dream journal. Virgo, that's what I'm saying. Spend a lot of time resting, taking care of yourself. I almost want to say hibernation. Be at home, be restful, be meditating. Take some time out really to just rest, nurture yourself, really love yourself here. Once again, stay home as much as you can. I feel like you're going to be receiving these truths. Make sure you're writing it down. These are going to be important things that you're going to be needing to know, right? Yeah. The information that you're receiving now is going to be information that you're going to be using in the future. Take care of yourself, nourish yourself, right? So that these answers can come to you, right? Spend some time alone. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for liking and subscribing again, and I will see you next time.